Hi everyone, welcome to Amaranth. These are general messages for the collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter placement. Let's get into it. So the first card you have, Cancerian, is number 48 and it says White Lady, Mother of Pearl. So number 4, Age and Trollo coming through strong with this energy. The Mother of Pearl, look at this person. She's coming out from the cave. So she's been, and she has these pearls in her hand that she's dropping off. So pearls of wisdom is the knowledge, is the lessons, is the wisdom that we accrue when we overcome challenges. The challenges could be financial, health, or even survivors of, ailments or survivors of war or natural calamities. There is so much to learn. There is so much to share. There is so much wisdom we accrue in that, about compassion, about humanity, about how things are done, the policies, the government, the people that come to help us. And yes, challenges are very scarring, they're very jarring. But this White Lady Mother of Pearl is all about transmuting those painful challenges and situations to make you powerful, to know how to work around that, navigate around the challenges, to make you strong. When you come out on the other side of adversity and challenges, it makes you stronger. It makes you unshakable in your faith, in your own belief. So I feel that and there could be something of the past that you're holding on to, something that had hurt you deeply, Cancerians, in the past. They could be fears or grudges of any kind, people, fear of saying no, fear of success, fear of failure, some kind of old burdens that you have been carrying. But this White Lady Mother of Pearl is telling you that the challenges that you have overcome, the burdens that you have now shed, they have now turned into these pearls of your clarity, of your wisdom. So they have transformed you, they have shaped you. And for the most part, pearls are, they are created by agents outside of the corals. And then over a period of time, they become something so beautiful. So patience and time and going through all these challenges, these hardships, is what makes a person strong and extremely wise. So I feel that you might be looking back and feeling that all of the past experiences have shaped you into the person you have become today. But this is also asking you that in case you're going through any challenges, and find a way out to heal, to talk, express yourself. There are also a lot of rituals and ceremonies and spiritual practices that are available to help you along the way while you're going through it. It doesn't have to be alone. It doesn't have to be difficult. So reach out to people, heal yourself, take care of yourself. Find outlets where you can share your stories, you share your situation. So this is shaping you into somebody, on the emotional side, Cancerians. And I feel that all of the wisdom that you have accrued is now not only guiding you, but it's also guiding people that are on the same boat, that have faced similar situations. So you could be sharing that to people. You could be helping them out as well, come out of challenging situations. I also feel that, it's also a moment of vulnerability where you express your truth without wearing masks, without hiding the core facts. The reason why you say it is because you want to get all the burdens out of your system. You want to cleanse yourself. You want to transform those situations. You want to release all the negativity from your heart and mind space, so that all of the things that you have learned and those that have made you stronger into the newer, better version is what you want to carry forward, not the burdens. The next card you have, Cancerians, is number 15, and it says Moon in Gemini, indecision. Further it says, should I stay or go? And if you see here, there's a pole with arrows on the right side and arrows on the left side. So there is confusion. There is crossroads. Your heart is split into two. You want to be at one place and you also want to explore. So it's the debate between comfort and growth. I would say that this is a time where you should feel everything, Cancerians, and you're the water sign, cardinal water. So feel every layer of your emotion. You don't have to be impulsive with your decisions. If you are feeling confused or split between two places, like for example, people who migrate, they spend some time in the foreign land, some time and half time in their homeland. So partly they spend in the new place where they want to explore and adventure, and partly they spend time in their homelands. So that way they're able to spend time at home, and also they're able to explore and explore other options, and learn about different places, and also fulfill their love of travel and tourism, even staycation for that matter. So it's like oscillation energy where you want to do this and you want to do that. So I would say that this is a time where you can plan things too. You don't have to go here or there. You don't have to pick between extremes. You can always balance the two. For example, if you were in one city and you have been, asked to move to another city for growth prospects or leadership roles, and now you're stuck because your home is at one place, your family is at one place, and you want to still go, you want to grow in your career into another city or another place. So you can balance those two out by spending time equally. Like partly you can do that in remote work for the rest of the time when you are back home or things like that. So a proper planning, blending of two ideas, blending of heart and mind, and to find a middle ground, so that you don't have to oscillate between extremes. Also, if you're confused, then you should probably try take small steps and see how it feels. Like if you have been asked to move to a new city for your growth prospects, then go there and live a day or two and see if it suits your needs. If the city is good, will you be able to adapt? And things like that. Maybe you don't like the city and you don't want the promotion. You're like, no, I'm going to stay home. So instead of being very radical and impulsive and indecisive, take small steps and explore those opportunities. Try to balance your heart and mind. Try to balance home and growth or career and things like that. So, and that is possible. You don't always have to be at these crossroads. You can, there's so much help today available that can create that kind of harmony and balance between two things that you have to balance out between. So you don't have to choose between feeling safe and nurtured at home and and the growth. You don't have to sacrifice your growth in career or business adventures just for your emotional safety or just for being at home. There's always middle ground. There's always help you can get from family, distant family, or there's also external help and caretakers available so that while you're away, and focusing on your career aspects, the home is well taken care of or the family is well taken care of. The next card you have, Cancerians, is number 11, and it says commitment. So number 11 is a master number in itself, and we see a portal over here of commitment. It's an inverted V. It's a doorway that these people are walking to. So this could be commitment in relationships. It could be commitment to your work. But there is an energy of sacred hoarding. It's like choosing something over and over and over again. Something that you love, something that you're ready to care for the rest of your life. Not as a duty, not as an obligation, but as a devotion, whether it's to work, your project, your family, elder care or community, whatever that is. So for some of you, this is about buying homes and mortgages, or something about caring for the seniors and elderly. This could also be opening or participating in family businesses, somewhere where you have your emotions tied to something that will last a long time, which creates that emotional stability. So it could be anything. Like you could actually be reading some vows to commit to people in relationships, take it to next level, or engage in a spiritual practice or a routine that will go a long way. This can also be, especially for you that are in Koreas, you could be taking to architectural projects or building affordable housing projects where, you create that neighborhood stability for certain people. This could also be renovating your home space or, creating welfare homes, caring for the elderly. This could also be some healing centers where you're able to listen to people's hurts, through sharing, people heal through talking and through other modalities as well. There's Reiki, there's crystal healing and things like that. This could also be studying up things, going back to college that you wanted to finish for a long, long time. That's dear to you. But you have not had the chance to go back to college and finish it. You might be doing that as well. But this is about loyalty, sticking to it, keeping those promises. It's like somebody has to travel for work, but they stay back because they want to care for their family, younger ones or kids or parents. And then they're glad they stayed back because it added more depth to their relationships. For some, it could be through community or healing people. Maybe I have word of, people that come together that, contribute a little bit and then they buy low rent housing and give it away to people who need them, So caring at any front, this could be through community funding or housing solutions or rebuilding communities, those kind of initiatives where you're caring for the people, or for the elderly, for the younger ones, and staying committed to that for long. And the last card for today concerns you have is the number 8, and it says justice. And looking at the picture, there are 2 cats over here, one black, one white. There's a sword that's piercing right in the middle of the 2 cats into the world that they hold in between. So this is about justice, fairness, integrity. And for you, Cancerians, this is about integrity in your emotions. This is like, yes, you need to, and Cancerian, sometimes emotions can get the better of you. So for you right now, this means that you need to stand in your power and speak what you need. You need to be assertive while you say that, and at the same time, it's not about pushing other people's needs to the back, but also asserting what you need. So yes, there is compassion, you care for others, but you also care for yourself. So there is like a fairness where you have to be, yes, you don't have to overextend yourself, but at the same time, feel with your heart, feel those emotions, but be fair and square with yourself and others. So some of you might be playing mediators, resolving disputes and finding resolutions, where some of you, this might be understanding your emotions and then taking the right kind of actions without being biased. You could be into justice programs or justice systems, working for law enforcement and things like that. But this is about equality. This is fairness. Whether it's in the environment or job opportunities or study opportunities, this is like everybody has a right for everything, right? So that kind of compassion, I feel like you are compassionate. This is also like drawing the line in the sand about boundaries, whether it's in family dynamics or whether it's in your external dynamics. This is also like not neglecting your own needs, but you're not burying your own emotions, not neglecting your own emotions. So taking the next action based on what you feel, and still being fair and square about it. So for some of you, this needs to be setting up our boundaries at home or in people that take a lot out of you. And yes, it's not easy to set boundaries. It's very painful. But then later on, if you get, when you draw the line and you set those boundaries in a few months or a little bit, then you start, respecting other people and other people start respecting you. And there's a lot of harmony. You will also be the mediator solving conflicts in family or friends. But at the same time, you don't want to break those bonds, right? I mean, you are the peacemaker, but you're not there to be unjust to one and or biased in any kind of argument. You want to just preserve the harmony and be fair and square. So law enforcement, creating laws, enforcing laws, but at the same time fighting for justice in your own life, or making sure that things are fair and square with people that are around you. So while Cancerian, you are the water element, and I feel that you're very empathic. You think from the heart, but at the same time, you need to make sure that there is an element of head and heart, fairness and empathy. So these are general messages, Cancerian. Let me know how these energies play in your lives, and hope you enjoyed your messages. So thank you guys for joining. Please subscribe and hit the like if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye for now.